or
No,
nothing
no,
went
you're
off
good.
like
No,
all
I'll watch the live stream, so I know that it's clear. It's free.
Yeah.
No, you're good. Thank you for telling me. I'll tell him.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Berry Campus Center.
For exciting volleyball action, Lloyd College, the River States Conference, the NAI, and the NCAA would like to welcome you to tonight's contest and ask you to join us in supporting character-driven intercollegiate athletics. Help us create a positive environment showing respect for tonight's student athletes, officials, and spectators. At this time, I ask once again to please stand and move your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. And now, introduce the team's first of visitors on the scoreboard, the Georgetown Lady Tigers. Number 1, Laura Custodio. Number 3, Abby Walker. Number 5, Ava Hughes. Number 6, Faith Miller. Number 7, Zion Smith. Number 9, Giara Ferrari. Number 12, Constanza Rosas. 13, Reagan Cooper. 14, Marissa Taylor. Number 15, Abby Butterworth. Number 16, Maria Alves. Number 17, Mariana Carvalho. Number 18, Reagan Miller. Number 19, Zion Murray. The head coach of the Georgetown Lady Tigers is Felicia Smith. And now, your Lloyd Lady Eagles! A freshman from Kicksport, Tennessee, number 2, Peyton Taylor. A freshman from Hazard, number 3, Taylor Hoskins. A sophomore from Paris, number 5, Karina Villanueva. A freshman from Johnson City, number 9, Callie Butler. A sophomore from Danville, number 10, Cameron Thompson. Your libero, a junior from Big Stone Gap, junior 12, Gracie Gibson. A junior from San Antonio, number 13, Rose Catello. A freshman from Richmond, number 14, Michaela Stoltz. A sophomore, number 18, from Dana, Mallory Hall. A sophomore from Fayetteville, number 19, Daly Hicks. A senior from Inez, number 20, Kylie Ward. A sophomore from Garrett, number 23, Jaden Hall. And a senior from Hazard, number 27, Chris Jambergy. These are the coaches, Haley Thacker, Mason Schroeder, and the student assistant is T.K. Ellis. And the head coach, the Lloyd Lady Eagles, is Kayla Morvanus. Oh, yeah.
And with those announcements from the one and only Joseph Ashcraft, we would like to welcome you to the Aux Gym here at Alice Lloyd College for today's volleyball matchup between your homestanding Alice Lloyd Eagles and the visiting Georgetown College Tigers. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. My name is Gannon Brown. Let's watch some volleyball. The Lady Eagles are coming into this one very strong, coming off a win. Looking at their schedule right now, I believe they've come off a couple in a row. Yeah, their past couple of games have all given W's to the Lady Eagles. Against Kuiper, Grace Christian, Institute for God, and Miami Hamilton. We are currently sitting at an overall record of 8-3, surpassing last season already. So you got to be happy for the future of these Lady Eagles. Already surpassing it this early in the season with a lot of time to go. And looking at the starters for your Lady Eagles, we're going to have number 23, Jaden Hall. Libero, number 12, Gracie Gibson. Finishing out that back wall is going to be number 13, Rose Scatello. And up in the front, you're going to have number 20, Kylie Ward. You're going to have number 9, Callie Butler. And rounding it off is going to be number 2, Peyton Taylor. And looking at the group out there for Coach Van Hoos, who are sitting out there with 2 freshmen already. Which again has to show a testament to these ladies that are able to truly make an impact. Their first ever appearance in college, they're getting starts. And let's not forget the visiting Lady Tigers as I try to match numbers. I'm seeing number 15, Abby Butterworth, number 19, Zion Murray, number 9, Giara Ferrari, number 5, Ava Hughes. Libero coming in, number 3, Abby Walker. Number 6, Faith Miller, I believe, rounds off the squad that the Lady Tigers have out there. And I missed a sub for Alice Lloyd. Kylie Ward went to the bench, and the other senior took her place, number 27, Krista Ambergy. The service from our libero a little too strong on that one. Sends it to a 2-all score to start this. But we have some subs on the right side. It's going to see number 13, Reagan Cupper, and number 1, Laura Custodio. I apologize if I said that incorrectly. They're both going to be subbing in as Laura takes the service. Gibson keeping her awareness there, diving to save that one. And now we're going to see some subs for the Lady Eagles. You're going to have number 10, Cameron Thompson, as well as number 3, Taylon Hoskins coming in, taking the places of Callie Butler and Jaden Hall as Thompson goes back to serve. And libero number 3, Abby Walker going out. Coming back in her will be Zion Smith. Just a little too hard. Great idea there from Krista Ambergy. You can see that one just about hit the back wall, or the back line, excuse me. Just a little too hard on that one. Great idea. We're currently sitting at a score of Alice Lloyd 3, Georgetown College 4. And I know you usually say this toward the end of the stream, but we'll go ahead and mention it to start the stream. We hope that you're able to continue to watch these streams and join us on Thursday, September the 18th at 6 p.m., exactly 2 days from now, as your home team Alice Lloyd Eagles will take on Crown. So that'll definitely be one you want to watch. Looks like a couple more substitutions. Mallory Hall's going to come in for the Lady Eagles. And we're going to see Reagan Miller come in for the Tigers, as well as libero coming back in, Abby Walker. And I believe number 16, Maria Alves, also subbed in. A little miscommunication there. Cameron Thompson to take the initiative, saying, I'm going to be the one that gets that. That's a good heads-up play there. Good idea, just didn't work out the way that the Lady Eagles were wanting that one from Hall. From Hall, Taylor, and Thompson. See a little bump there from our back line. I believe everybody's all right. That's still great initiative from both of them, not being the one that sits back and lets the other teammate go for it. They both want the action. And those are two that go out and get it with Gracie Gibson and Cameron Thompson. And we can't forget filling out that back wall is going to be Mallory Hall, who is the JV libero. I was able to go watch the JV game the other night, and we streamed it. You saw that she was making great plays like that. So that back wall for Alice Lloyd College is very strong. But don't forget that front roll. You're going to have Krista Ambergy. You're going to have Peyton Taylor. You're going to have Jaden Hall. You have a really strong group on both sides of this for the Lady Eagles. And the impressive thing, two of them are freshmen. Excuse me, one of them is a freshman. Taylor Hoskins is currently out. But 9 times out of 10, whenever you see that front wall for Alice Lloyd, it involves a freshman or two, and it's very impressive to see that. They're the ones that are able to go up and make those big plays. And with this serve going to Alice Lloyd, let's give you all the back view for this serve. This serve is going to be by senior number 27, Krista Ambergy. I'd like to show that angle just a little bit since we do have that option thanks to Athletic Director Nathan Hall. And just wait till basketball season. I keep teasing it a little bit. We have 2 new cameras accompanying the middle camera for streaming. So just, if you thought our streams were cool in there to start, just wait. They'll just be getting even cooler. And the Georgetown Lady Tigers have went on a little run here. We currently sit at a score of Alice Lloyd 6, Georgetown 11. We're going to look to press on that with that lead with the serve from Cupper. But that one's just going to ride the line and just go right over. Giving Alice Lloyd a breath of life as Jaden Hall goes back to serve. We have another substitution. Cameron Thompson coming out. Callie Butler coming in. Callie Butler, one of the freshmen on this team. So now when I say there are 2 freshmen on the front wall, I will stand correct. But don't forget one of their team captains, the leader, number 20, Kylie Ward. Keeping their heads up, making sure that she's able to positively influence any of this that she possibly can. And looks like one of these teams have called a timeout as we currently sit at a score of, Alice Lloyd 7, Georgetown 14. And if you just like all things Alice Lloyd sports, I'm sure here in about 45 minutes, if you want to open up a second tab and watch some more Alice Lloyd athletics, our men's soccer team will actually be taking the field up at the baseball field. Let me find who they're playing for you in case you're interested. they will be playing against the soccer team from the Institute for God. This game will start at 7 o'clock. And one thing that we are working here in Alice Lloyd Marketing is running a stream of commentary for soccer. We have the equipment, we have the means, we have the people. It's just finding a day that's going to work. And I believe beginning of October, we're going to be able to have our first commentated soccer stream at Alice Lloyd. And we're very excited for that. So I hope that you're able to tune in and watch that one with us. We'll hopefully get to yell goal a whole lot for our homestanding Eagles. And you don't see that too much. Kylie Ward just got her hit blocked. And Kelly Butler able to capitalize on that one, but that's something you don't really see too much. As you see Rose Catello come in for number 18, Mallory Hall. I know you all heard that on the stream as Athletic Director Nathan Hall makes his appearance and his son found him instantly. It's one of the great things about our small knit campus is the family life here. You have many couples, many of them having families of their own. It's a beautiful thing to see. And at Alice Lloyd College, you get to see that up close and personal. And we're going to see another substitution for the seniors. Kylie Ward coming out, Krista Amberg coming in. Just misjudgment there from the freshman. We're currently sitting at a score of Alice Lloyd 9, Georgetown 18. As we have substitutions, it looks like number 1 and number 13 are going to be coming in. Let's get those names. Number 1 is Laura Costados. And number 18 is Reagan Miller. What a block there from a senior. Krista Amberg, it goes out, but she's not letting it get on her side. And that's got to make you feel better as a team. If you're going to let up a point, let it be from a deflection on the opponent's side. Don't let it be hit down on yours. It's got to make that point not hurt as much for morale reasons. Butler with a hard hit, sending that one into the stands. And the Lady Tigers are going to be the first to hit 20. Current score is Alice Lloyd 9, Georgetown 20 as Callie Butler subs out and Cameron Thompson subs back in for the Lady Eagles. And a strong spike there from Krista Ambergy. And we're going to see another freshman come in. Taylin Hoskins is going to come in to replace Jaden Hall as Cameron Thompson gets back to serve for the Lady Eagles. Two back-to-back saves there from number 13, Reagan Cupper from the Lady Tigers. Saved that one from going as Rose Catello makes her mark and gets herself a point. But for number 13, Reagan Cupper, I believe it's Cupper. If I'm saying that wrong, I do apologize. But she saves it. It's not set great for her to get a spike on the net. And she hits it up and over, and then she rotates back to the middle and is able to get a hand under that one to save that one for her team. They don't end up getting the point, but you gotta love a hustle play from a specific player making all the right moves. Taylor Hoskins with some power behind that one. Though if that's going to get your team fired up, I don't know what will. She got up and she hit it hard, ladies and gentlemen. If you couldn't hear how loud that was on the stream, then I promise you missed out, because that was super loud. Another great heads-up play by the Alice Lloyd back line. Here we have another substitution. Scatello out, Mallory Hall in. As Georgetown sits at 3 points away from taking our first set. Current score is Alice Lloyd 12 and Georgetown 22. We do have fall ball going on right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let me pull that schedule up to make sure that everybody knows whenever we'll be streaming some softball and baseball, getting a look at the Lady Eagles of the softball team and the Eagles on the men's side. I know I personally was able to go to the softball game this past weekend on Saturday that was against, I believe it was against Union Commonwealth. And the team looked very nice. I know there was a remarkable diving catch from the second baseman. I believe her name is Abby Maynard. She also plays soccer, the goalie, so those skills are transferring great. But yeah, that team's looking very well rounded, and you're not seeing a lot of the starters playing out there. You're not seeing the Rife sisters out there. You're not seeing most of the seniors. I don't think any of the seniors are going to play fall ball, except for some of the regular season opponents. But you have a good look for the Eagles, especially with the amount that they're missing with the loss of multiple starters of Mally McDaniel, Ellie Keene, Carly Muncie, Aubrey Mowell. You have a lot. And don't forget the two student assistants, Philly and Aspen Brunahan. But they have a lot going for their program. They have a lot of people that have decided to join it and work with Coach Hall and Coach Schroeder. And they're building a great tight-knit community family there. So be sure to come out and watch them, tune into the live streams whenever they have any. I'm going to find out when that next game is right now. And off of that, the Lady Tigers are going to take set one. Current score, or the final score, Alice Lloyd 15, Georgetown 25. It does look like the next home live-streamed fall ball game will be on the 20th against Velocity, and also on the 20th against the Kentucky Legacy. I believe those are travel teams. And then you'll see them on the 27th play Jinx twice and Virginia Heaters. And on the 28th, you'll see a doubleheader against my former college, Southwest Virginia Community College. All of these will be streamed on here. So make sure that you have those notifications on. Make sure that you come out and support if you're able to. And let's find the status on the men's team. Men's baseball. We're going to have a home game on the 21st against Prospect U, the 23rd against Union, the 25th against Kentucky Christian, the 28th against the DC3 Elite, and then on the 11th is Appalachia Day, and both baseball and softball will have alumni games. On the 12th, they will have one against Prospect U, the 14th against Kentucky Christian, and then they will finish out from the week of October 20th through the 29th. They will have their Volleyball World Series, the inter-squad match, which I know from my baseball playing friends that's always one that they want. They want to win. They want to get those bragging rights from their friends. And I'm not know if you're able to see from this angle. I'll show you from this angle. If you look over at the table, you can see little Tegan Hall there with his dad, Nathan. A little campus celebrity in his own right. And you will now see the Lady Eagles taking the right side of your screen, as you will see the Lady Tigers on the left. And as we showed the Alice Lloyd Lady Eagles serving point of view, we're going to do the same thing for the Lady Tigers. Make sure that all you Georgetown fans out there are able to see some cool videos of your team. Looks like similar groups out there for both teams. For Georgetown, you're going to have number 5, Hughes, libero, number 3, Walker, number 15, Butterworth, number 16, Alvarez, number 18, Miller, and number 9, Ferrari. And on the Alice Lloyd side, you're going to have number 9, Callie Butler, number 20, Kylie Ward, number 13, Rose Scatello, number 2, Peyton Taylor, number 23, Jaden Hall, and rounding it up is going to be the libero, number 12, Gracie Gibson. Here we go, Georgetown fans. I'll show you off that cool angle. As Alice Lloyd is going to take that point. Current score is going to be 1-all. Sorry about that. My elbow hit the soundboard. I didn't know if my audio was coming through. If it didn't, current score is 1-1 as Gracie Gibson takes the serve. A really great heads-up play there from number 9, Ferrari. She was going for the spike. Set wasn't high enough. She switched hands mid-air and hit it over the net. Great heads-up play. I definitely wouldn't be able to do something like that. As we have number 13, Cupper, and number 1, Custodio coming in for the Lady Tigers as she takes the first serve. As the Lady Eagles are going to take that point. As we see some substitutions. Out is Butler, in is Thompson, out is Hall, in is Hoskins, as Thompson takes the serve. And some more back and forth. You're going to see the Tigers capitalize on this one. As you have number 9 Ferrari back to serve. I just love that angle. It's so cool. And whenever we switch action, you can see where it lands off the serve. It's very cool. I hope it's not distracting for anybody out there with the rapid camera switches. And back for the service is going to be number 13, Rose Scatello. Big block there from Peyton Taylor. And looks like they're going to discuss who they believe is going to get this point. And they're going to call both of the flag holders from the back. And coming in for the Lady Eagles was number 18, Hall. We're also going to see number 16, Alvarez, and number 18, Miller coming in for their respective team, as that point went to the Tigers. We're going to show you that cool service angle here for number 18, Reagan Miller. Strong save there from Hall. You're going to see the Lady Eagles tie it up 5-all. And you're going to see a senior coming back in, number 20, Kylie Ward, in for the libero. Kylie is one of those players that you just see brings an energy in with them. You see her come in and you see people smile for her team, knowing that they have a great teammate coming out on the floor. And you can't replace her leadership, especially with the two freshmen, Taylor and Hoskins, up on the front line with her. You're going to see double sub, Hoskins out, Hall in, Thompson out, Butler in, as Jaden Hall takes the serve. A good defensive effort there from Gibson. It's just not deflected in a place where her team's able to make a play on it. Ties the game up, 7-all. That first set, it looked like Georgetown took a good lead, and then we would chirp back at it a little bit, and then they would continue to build on it, and we would continue to close it. It was more of a back and forth. This is completely even. One team scores next point is the other team, or there will be a 2-point run matched. It's very, very even here for both of these teams, as we have a sub. Number 18, Mallory Hall coming out. 13, Scatello coming back in. And just like that, Alice Lloyd got the point. Serve was too hard. Georgetown gets the next. As we have a sub, it looks like number 6, Miller, and number 19, Murray, are both coming in for the Lady Tigers. As we have number 6, Miller, back to serve. And a big block there from that wall. I believe that was number 19, Murray, and number 9, Ferrari, combining for that one. If I missed anybody on that one, I apologize. Another strong front wall presence there from Georgetown. Georgetown building a little bit. They have a 3-point lead now. Current score, Alice Lloyd 8, Georgetown 11. As Miller goes back to serve yet again. They're happy with what's happening here, keeping her back there, racking them up some points. And Miller again making great plays. She caught him slipping. Nobody thought she was going to hit it over. Nobody was ready for it. Lands at their feet as Coach Van Hoos takes a timeout as the Lady Tigers have built upon a 4-point lead. And if you're not already, go give the Alice Lloyd College Athletics page on Facebook and Instagram a follow. Looking over there on now, they have some sideline video showing off some of the action that the Lady Eagles are putting on, including a kill by Callie Butler and a kill by Jaden Hall. So make sure you go and follow Alice Lloyd College Athletics on any social media that you use. Make sure you turn those notifications on so you'll know when it's game day. As Miller stays back there for the Lady Tigers. And she'll continue to stay out there as they have now built on a 6-point lead. As Callie Butler comes out and Cameron Thompson comes in. And they're going to end it there as senior for senior swap, Kylie Ward out, Krista Ambergy in. And the service now belongs to the Alice Lloyd Lady Eagles libero, number 12, Gracie Gibson. And just a bad deflection there for Amberg. He's going to give the point back to the Tigers. As the service will now be the newly subbed in Castudos. And subbing on also is going to be number 13, Cupper. I believe the hand motions of the officials were in the wrong direction, pointing toward the Tigers. The serve is going to go to the Eagles. As Thompson puts a little too much on that one, we are going to see the service switch over to the Tigers as number 9 Ferrari is going to take the serve. And we'll switch back to that back angle. Current score, Georgetown 17, Alice Lloyd 10. A great effort there from Hoskins, trying to play that back on her side of the court. As Ferrari stays back there to take yet again another serve. Ambergy with a statement punch there, sending it to where nobody is, that back line, the back left corner, and give her team some life as they're in a 7-point deficit. And while we're talking about, I went over this a little earlier, but I just remembered that talking about all these schedules, don't forget the JV team for the Lady Eagles volleyball team. Let's find when they play again. They will play again on the 23rd at home against Ohio Christian at 4. They will play at home on the 21st of October against Southwest. And then they will play at home to close out their season on October the 27th against U-Pike. As Alice Lloyd builds upon a some big-time plays, cutting the deficit to only 4. The Eagles are riling. They want to get back in this one. And Scatello is back there on the serve. And she will now sub out in favor for number 18, Mallory Hall. Again, Hall making a big presence on that back line. A great spot there on that hit. It's going to be making the Tigers the first team to hit 20. Escatella comes back in. Just not the correct read there for the Tigers. Is going to get the ball back to the Lady Eagles as Hoskins and Thompson sub out. Hall and Butler come back in. As you have number 23, Jaden Hall, back there to serve for the Lady Eagles. They currently sit at a 6-point deficit. And they're going to look to build off of this one. Currently sitting at a score of Alice Lloyd 17, Georgetown 22. Alice Lloyd looking to rile, get Jaden Hall a couple of service points here. And Kylie Ward's going to spike that one back down on her head, keep the ball on her side. 4-point deficit. Great block there by Taylor. Just getting right through there for the wall of Taylor and Ward. Georgetown's going to be 2 points away from closing out set 2 and having a 2-0 majority going into the third set. But Alice Lloyd's not looking to let them have it easy. And Callie Butler with a big hit. Going to give her team the momentum back. We're going to see the libero, number 3 Walker, up for the service. Good try there by Peyton Taylor. And that's going to close out set number 2 in favor of the Lady Tigers. Current score, Alice Lloyd 18, Georgetown 25 to close out set number 2, going into the third, potentially final set, unless Alice Lloyd's able to keep their game alive by winning the next one. We're going to take about a 2 to 3 minute break. We'll be back commentating when the action starts back. Don't go anywhere. And we are back with set 3 action, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me again from the Ox Gym at Alice Lloyd College. This is Gannon Brown. Welcome back to the third. And if the Lady Tigers win, final set of volleyball action today. But the senior ward's not looking to let that happen. She's going to make sure that her team takes this first point, and we're going to send libero number 12, Gracie Gibson, back to take the first serve for the Lady Eagles in this third set. Smart idea there from Butler. Just the IQ over there on the Georgetown side didn't allow that one to stick. And that one's going to go out as Peyton Taylor decides not to throw her hands up at it, making the right decision. Alice Lloyd taking a 2-0 lead, sending Gibson back to the line. And the Lady Tigers are able to tie it up. Current score 2-all. And that wall there not strong for the Lady Eagles on that particular play, as they are going to lose the lead. And they're going to double that for 4 points now. Current score, Alice Lloyd 2, Georgetown 4. Great spot there from Jaden Hall. That back left line is going to get her team pumped. Subbing in is going to be number 3 Hoskins, number 10 Thompson. Coming out is going to be Butler and Hall. Great heads-up play there from the sideline by our very own Lila Cooper, making sure that it doesn't go past her. And at that point, we're going to see Scatello back there with the service. Cut to that back angle. I say we sit here for this entire volley just to see what happens from this side. And just try something new on that one. And Thompson smartly ducking under that one. It's going to tie it up at 5-all as Scatello retains the serve. And that one's going to go off our official here close to us. They're going to retain and take another one, taking a 2-point lead. Current score, Alice Lloyd 7, Georgetown 5. And a big block there by number 27, the senior, Krista Ambergy, ladies and gentlemen, as Georgetown has seen enough and they want a timeout. Currently sitting at a score of Alice Lloyd 8, Georgetown 5. And this one again, one of those back and forth, but Alice Lloyd able to capitalize, get a 3-point lead into the first time out of the set. Like I said earlier, if Alice Lloyd wants to keep playing volleyball tonight, they're going to have to win this one, or else it's going to be a 3-0 sweep for the Lady Tigers. And don't forget, as we come to what could be the last set, we will have more volleyball action this week on Thursday. It's going to be against Crown at 6 p.m. in this same gym. And you'll probably be hearing this same dude talking. So if you want to tune in and watch some more volleyball this week, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Turn on those post notifications by ringing that bell so you can get all the Alice Lloyd College athletic action. As with that one, Georgetown now is only at a 1-point deficit. Current score, Alice Lloyd 8, Georgetown 7. We're going to see the senior, Krista Ambergy, back to serve. You're going to see both seniors out there, which you don't really see too much for the Lady Eagles. Back there on the back line, Ambergy back there, up there on the front, Kylie Ward, that is. As Cameron Thompson makes a great save for her team. I'm going to give you that back angle for this next serve by Krista. They currently set a 3-point lead. Alice Lloyd 10, Georgetown 7. And cutting back on that play on that camera, you can see the Alice Lloyd bench went crazy on that one. This team is really flowing with energy right now as they have a 5-point lead. As the Tigers are able to take back and get themselves potentially to start a run. Current score, Alice Lloyd 12, Georgetown 8. Alice Lloyd's going to look to retain this lead, keep that going, as Gracie Gibson with an amazing save, and the Taylor Hoskins with a punch to save it. It doesn't go their way with the Scatello hit, but those first two hits were truly impressive, keeping that ball alive. And catching him sleeping over there is going to be a great play there from the Tigers. They're only sitting at a 2-point deficit now. They wanted to go on a little bit of a run, and that's what they've been able to do so far. And that's going to keep number 13 Cupper back there to serve. Just not where she's wanting to hit that one. Back to her coach. Is going to give it back to Alice Lloyd. As you're going to see Hoskins come out, Jaden Hall come in, Thompson come out, Callie Butler come in as Jaden Hall comes out for the serve. Great attempt there by both Butler and the one who was able to hit it, Gracie Gibson. We're going to see number 17. That's going to be Cavillo come in for the Tigers. And that's going to be her back there serving. Looks like there's a little bit of chatter going on at the table. Not really sure with this chatter going on. Might be over a point or could be a million different things, but the teams are going to take this chance to talk amongst themselves a little bit. And it looks like our two officials are going to confer with each other. I'm going to try to figure out this one. And it looks like we are ready for volleyball action. Not really sure what that would have been. I do believe it was a substitution question from our tracker, Mr. Mark Rubin. Apparently she jumped from behind or in front of the line, so that's going to give the point back to Georgetown. They only sit at a 1-point deficit now. That one going off the rafters, not in a playable spot for the Lady Tigers. It's going to give Alice Lloyd the ball back and a little bit of hope of building upon it. As the freshman, number 2, Peyton Taylor is going to go back to serve. Just a little too hard of a hit there for the Lady Tigers. Going to give Alice Lloyd a 3-point lead as Taylor's back on the service line. Going right between the two back wall defenders is going to give Alice Lloyd some more life as they take a 4-point lead as Taylor gets back to the line to serve. And that one going off the rafters is going to get Kylie Ward another point for her Lady Eagles. They currently sit at a 5-point lead going late into this set. Might be what they need to keep themselves alive for another set of volleyball. And that's an ace. Keeping the Alice Lloyd Eagles with a 6-point lead now. And that's going to be one more ACE ace for your Lady Eagles as the Georgetown Tigers are wanting to take a timeout and try to slow down some momentum for the Lady Eagles. Current score, Alice Lloyd 19, Georgetown 12. And we're looking at the live chat just a little bit. Let us know who you're rooting for here in the live chat. Are you cheering on the Lady Eagles of Alice Lloyd, or are you cheering on the Lady Tigers of Georgetown? Home or away? Let's hear who's rooting for who late into this game. And a big spike there from Callie Butler with the kill. It's going to give Alice Lloyd, make them the first to 20. Current score, Alice Lloyd 20, Georgetown 12. And that wall was built strong there for the Lady Tigers. I believe that featured number 9 Ferrari and number 15 Butterworth. That wall was built strong, and it's going to send them to start serving again. As Kylie Ward with some great placement on that's going to give them the ball back. With them only needing 4 more to take set number 3, keep this game alive. And what a block there from the senior, number 27, Ambergy. Very strong wall built from Alice Lloyd. They saw the strength on the wall from the Tigers and said, we want to take a crack at that one. We're seeing a lot of Tiger fans here in the YouTube stream. We want to welcome you to, I guess, the stream you've been watching for about an hour and a half. Thank you for choosing to spend your afternoon watching our stream and rooting on your team. And I do have to say, as a student of Alice Lloyd, the Tigers have come out here and they have played an amazing game today. Obviously showing with the score of 2-0, but they've shown resilience and they've shown strength in many positions, not really showing any flaws. And upon that one, Alice Lloyd is going to be 1 point away from taking this to the 4th set. And the Tigers aren't going to let them have it easy. They're going to set it right there in the middle where nobody's able to get to it quickly. And that was a smart placement position there. As we're going to see who would be the final server of the set for the Tigers. Going to be number 1. She's going to have to serve for a little bit if her team's wanting to continue. And they're currently in a 9-point deficit, but never say never, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen some crazy stuff in any sport. And just not correct placement there. Alice Lloyd is going to take set number 3. Keeping their game alive. Current set count is Alice Lloyd 1, Georgetown 2. Finishing score of that set was Alice Lloyd 25, Georgetown 15. We're going to take a little break. We'll see you back here in about 2.5 minutes. And we are back for set number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for joining us here in the Ox Gym at Alice Lloyd College. As we're going to see the freshman Peyton Taylor go back for the service. Just a little too hard on that one. That one's going to give the Georgetown Lady Tigers the first point. And let's tell you who's out there playing for both teams. For the homestanding Lady Eagles, you're going to have number 9, Callie Butler, number 12, Gracie Gibson, number 20, Kylie Ward, who is currently subbing out for number 27, Krista Ambergy, number 13, Rose Catello, and number 23, Jaden Hall. Out there for the fan favorites in the YouTube chat, the Lady Tigers. Looks like we're going to have number 6, Faith Miller, number 15, Abby Buttersworth, number 19, Zion Murray. Looks like we have a substitution, so I'll get you the new names here as they come in. Number 1, Custodio back there. We're going to have the libero getting a shout out from Mr. Greg Walker in the YouTube chat. It's going to be Abby Walker. We also have number 13, Reagan Cupper. And I believe number 9, Giara Ferrari is going to round it out for the Lady Tigers. Since we have people in here watching from the visiting team who currently is on this side, let me know what you all think of this back camera angle. Are we a fan of being able to see the back side of a serve? That one not going how she wants, but what do we think about the camera angle? I personally am very excited to have an angle like this to where we are able to see the backside, the different angle from the serve, whether it's the home team or the away team. What a save there from Peyton Taylor. And just a great spot there for, let me get the number. That's going to be number 13, Reagan Cupper, with great placement right over Taylin Hoskins' head and hands, to be quite frankly. All right, YouTube chat says they like this, so let's show it off just a little bit more. I'll try to cut to it about as much as I can, as much as it's justified. What a save there from number 9, Ferrari, keeping that play alive for her team. I agree with you all in the comment section. I do think the back camera does add a great element to this. I do agree. I like whenever you all are able to see the score. I'm going to try to give you all updates as the score comes. Current score is Alice Lloyd 3, Georgetown 5. I'll try to make sure to incorporate that. And we're going to be putting this, working in the next coming days to hopefully have the score up for the, in the bottom corner to make sure that that's updated so you all are able to see that if you're not choosing to listen. Yes, Mr. Walker, I'm very familiar with Tazewell. I'm from the small town Richlands, high school rivals. The current set score is Georgetown is taking a 2-1 lead against Alice Lloyd. So Georgetown wins this one, they're going to win the entire thing. If Alice Lloyd wins this, we get to go to my personal favorite thing in volleyball, set 5. As we currently have a nail biter on our hands. Georgetown 6, Alice Lloyd 5. As we do have number 18, Reagan Miller, back for the service. And with that service going just a little bit lower than she wanted it to, we are all tied up at 6. A little miscommunication from the back line there. Both of them thinking it's going to go out, not meaning to hit it. I do believe it's going to give Alice Lloyd a 1-point lead with senior Krista Ambergy back there for the service. And hearing that you all like the back camera, I am going to try to play with that a little bit more so that you're able to see some of that, the set bump spike back there for the Tigers. You'll be able to see them kind of work with the ball. And just a great hit there from the Tigers going right over Cameron Thompson. As we currently have a score of Alice Lloyd 8, Georgetown 7. And again, taking them another point. Coach Van Hoos is not happy with that one. Seeing a lot of love in the YouTube chat for number 7, Zion Smith, being a part of that front wall right now for the Lady Tigers. As we currently will see number 17, Carvalho, back there for the service. Just not able to hit that one high enough. Georgetown is going to take the lead. Current score is 8-9 Georgetown. And one more reminder, if you're just tuning in, or you're like me and you need a couple reminders, we are currently sitting at Georgetown with a 2-1 set lead. So if they win this one, they're going home with a victory. And some miscommunication for Alice Lloyd is going to let the Lady Tigers take an 8-11 lead, as I do believe one of the coaches called timeout. Okay, thank you so much for that pronunciation correction in the comments. I believe it is Carvalho. Can you confirm if I'm saying that one right? I want to make sure I do apologize. I'm not the greatest at pronunciations, but I believe it is number 17 is Carvalho, according to the pronunciation here in the YouTube chat. Thank you so much for that correction. We now have number 17, Carvalho, on the service for the Lady Tigers. I do appreciate that correction. I'm not sure if that was intentional, but it worked out perfectly for Taylon Hoskins, able to hit it super light over that wall. Not too hard, not too soft, just right. As you're going to see number 23, Jaden Hall, and number 9, Callie Butler coming in for the Lady Eagles of Alice Lloyd. Currently have a score of Alice Lloyd 9, Georgetown 11. And that one, I believe, went Alice Lloyd's way. And there's a little bit of discussion between the visiting coach and the official. I think he initially called it that it was in, but then corrected it and said that it was out because the ball kind of took him off of his spot. It's going to be Alice Lloyd's serve as they're down 1. Jaden Hall back to serve. Great awareness there by the freshman and the senior alike. And it looks like Alice Lloyd's going to take a point there, tying it up at 11-all. And a strong kill there by number 15. That's going to be Abby Butterworth. She's going to send some heat on that one. And we're going to have a substitution. Number 7, Smith coming out. Number 9, Ferrari coming in for the Lady Tigers. As we have the libero back there serving. Number 3, Abby Walker. And it appears that we currently have a score with the Lady Tigers with the lead by 1. Alice Lloyd 11, Georgetown 12. And I will send out another reminder, that if the Lady Tigers win this will be the final set. And it looks like we have another substitution. 16 is coming out. Alves, I believe, number 6, Faith Miller coming in. It might be the opposite, actually. Not really sure what they're doing here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're going to see Miller coming in, and we're going to see Alves coming to the bench. I believe the substitution had been recorded, or the official had to officiate it in some way. Anyway, we're still going to have the same person serving, so I could say that one. That's going to be number 3, Abby Walker. Abby is a junior from Houston, Texas. Alice Lloyd also has a member from Texas. Our own Rose Scatello is from, I believe, San Antonio. Yep, she is from San Antonio, Texas. And the substitution's going to be back. Number 16, Alves, is going to go back in. Number 6, Faith Miller, is going to come out. I think we're right now. We are good. We are back to volleyball action, ladies and gentlemen. As the libero is going to take the serve. Gracie Gibson with an amazing save there, getting that hand under it. What awareness from our libero. Not able to capitalize off of that, but you have to applaud that effort no matter who you're going for. She dove, pre-dove, got that hand barely under it. Our teammate behind her was able to get that going. And that one's going to go out for our senior Kylie Ward. Current score, Alice Lloyd 11, Georgetown 14. And we'll give a little reminder. We'll have a little bit more information on the Thursday stream, but sorry about that. I was listening to the coach and the table talking. This coming October, on October, I believe, the 11th, we are going to have our annual Appalachia Day. That is when vendors from the area are able to come in and set up handmade items, food, crafts, many different things. Authors come and sell their books. There's activities for all the family to come out, and we have alumni games. We're going to have the baseball and softball team alumni games, which is our current roster versus alumni. So that's anybody who's ever played here for both baseball or softball. So baseball-wise, you never know. You could see our very own DC3, member of the Banana League Firefighters, come out and play. And softball, you could see the return of the last 4-year pitching-catching duo of Mally McDaniel and Ellie Keene. And I do believe we will be streaming that. So if you're not able to come watch that, happily come back and tune into the stream and check out some of our alumni. With a big kill there from number 9, Ferrari. Going to give her team some momentum as they take a 5-point lead. Current score is Alice Lloyd 12, Georgetown 17. Well, them Georgetown fans out here in the comment section, let's make some noise for that one. That was a big one. As we have number 6, Faith Miller, back there for the serve, and she's going to and there's going to be a timeout as the Georgetown Lady Tigers take a 6-point lead. They're looking good late into this one, ladies and gentlemen. Current score, Georgetown 18, Alice Lloyd 12. And we're going to see number 6, Miller, back there to serve yet again. And that one is going to go out. And it's going to leave them with 1 point away from 20. Let's give you all that back angle that you're fans of. And a big spike there right in front of Scatello, not able to get to it. Makes Georgetown the first team to 20. Current score is Alice Lloyd 12, Georgetown 20. And just one more reminder of the set score. Georgetown is a 2-1 lead on Alice Lloyd, so that means that if they can score 4 points before Alice Lloyd can score 13, they will be going home winners of today's bout. You're going to see Cameron Thompson for your Lady Eagles sub in, replacing Callie Butler. Out there for the Lady Eagles is going to be Peyton Taylor, Kylie Ward, Rose Scatello, Cameron Thompson, Gracie Gibson Libero, and Jaden Hall. And it's going to hit the red pole, which means that Georgetown is 3 away. As one of the probably the best servers on the night for the Lady Tigers is going to be Faith Miller. She stayed back there a long time. It looks like she stumbled a little bit on that that dig, or excuse me, that kill, but she was able to get it over, and Alice Lloyd wasn't able to recover. That means that this is set point, game point, ladies and gentlemen. If they're able to take the point here on this one, they go home victors. And they're going to do just that. The third set, or the fourth set, I apologize. Final score is going to be Georgetown 25, Alice Lloyd 12. And we thank you for tuning in, but don't go away just yet. They always do this, and I think it's very important to highlight. They're all going to shake hands, and then they're all, I believe, if they continue to do what they always do, they get in a big prayer circle, which I always think is just amazing to see. Yeah, here we go. Here's the prayer circle. It's nice to see whether you're rooting for the Eagles, rooting for the Tigers. You're seeing who this game was played for, who they credit their success to, and it's just something beautiful about it. I'll show you all that side angle one more time. And we want to thank you all one more time for tuning in to this stream of the Alice Lloyd Lady Eagles taking on the Georgetown Lady Tigers. Georgetown took the first two sets. Alice Lloyd was able to fight back and take set number 3. Georgetown finished off the bout in the fourth with a commanding 13-point victory. Thank you again for tuning in. As always, my name is Gannon Brown. Thank you again for joining in. Thank you all for the comments, the nice comments, whether you're rooting for the Eagles, rooting for the Tigers. Very, very respectful fan base for both of these teams. And we do have another match on Thursday against Crown. Be sure to tune in, support your Lady Eagles. That's all for me. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We'll see you on the next